Hey pop culture overloaders and fans of the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show, it's Jason EX, and yes, this is a little bit different from how I normally do videos because this is a big one and I want to do a thank you video for all you guys out there who subscribe and watch my videos. Thank you very much. This review is for you guys. But it's also a special one because I have in front of me the Transformers Generation 1 Masterpiece Toys R Us exclusive Optimus Prime, and this is one awesome figure. It was worth it. It's been hard to find. No, I didn't get on the first batch of guys to find it, but I got it now, and he was worth the wait. So, as in tradition with our videos, we'll take a look at the packaging it comes in. And this is one reason we couldn't do it in my regular studio. This is gigantic, but it's a nice, clear package. You get a shot of the, he comes in robot mode. The trailer is here. You get a shot of all the stuff that comes with him. On the side here, you got his tech specs here at the bottom. On the back, you get a nice art, get some a description of Optimus. If you need to see that, you might want to pause the video now. And there you go. And on the other side, we got, I think I did that side. No, I didn't. Here's where his tech specs are. This is just everything that comes with him. And he is chock full of accessories. Lots of play value with this guy. He is just plain awesome. So, moving on. This is our Generation 1 Masterpiece Optimus Prime. And he is just a really great just cab over engine truck, as Optimus should be, with a nice silver trailer that the legs fold down, but they are hard to fold down. If I had better fingernails, this would probably be easier. So anyway, we'll take a look at the truck mode first. He does even come with side windows. Like Masterpiece Prime, he doesn't have these empty bits. He's very full. You got a nice chrome bumper here. Rubber tires. They went back to rubber tires. This is great. Hopefully these last longer than the other ones did. You got some nice chrome on the gas tanks here. More rubber tires here. Look at the back of the truck. You got some detail back here, but no paint on the tail lights. And same on the side. Also, unlike the Masterpiece Optimus Prime we got in the States a few years back, this guy has the tall stacks, and they actually will go up, but this is more for transformation mode. They're a little too high, like that, but they do go down. You got this nice chrome bumper and this grille. These windows here are translucent, and even on the side behind the mirror, it's a translucent clear plastic as well. On the top, instead of our standard trailer post, we actually get two slots, which I'll go into that on the trailer. You actually have this these two slots that post in there, and it will make a 360-degree turn, but unfortunately, it will not turn all the way with the Optimus. Now, one flaw with this guy. These back legs will not stay together that well. You have to actually push them in. The feet actually slide together as well. But to keep this in, you have to hold it and then line up the pegs with it. But once you get it in, it does stay a lot more securely than just having your standard peg. Now, this is as far as it turns. It's mainly because the waist piece for Prime actually blocks it. The little blue crotch plate is actually blocking it. But unlike Masterpiece Prime, we also do get this nice silver trailer. Love the paint job on this. Got a lot of detail here. Of course, the Autobot symbol is a little bit further back than it should be, but I'll get to that in the comparison shot. Once again, you got rubber tires. You have the stands that come down here, but you also have these stands that come down once you flip it open to battle mode. And if you look, these guys actually will come down and push themselves down right here. So that's pretty cool. We got a little automorph transformation there. You do have some clear red plastic on the headlights here. So, and you got some detail on the back of the trailer. You actually get a trailer latch back here. So, really great trailer. This is something we didn't get with the original Optimus Prime. Now, well, the original Masterpiece Optimus Prime. But speaking of original Optimus Primes, before I get to a little comparison, if you don't know, I do a show every week called the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show with my friends Chris Danger and Muse. And last night, Muse decided to miss a broadcast. Why? Because she was playing Call of Duty Black Ops, which is a perfectly valid reason for missing the show, but she does need to be punished for it. So, helping me out with a little comparison video, Muse. Go ahead. Just give me that. Give me that.
This is humiliating.
Maybe you shouldn't miss shows. Smile. Thank you, Muse. And you're welcome, Internet. Anyway, moving on. Yes, this is my original G1 Optimus Prime. It's a little beat up, but I figured I'd bring out the first Optimus Prime I got. Didn't get it as a kid. This is just an old one I picked up somewhere. But as you can see, yes, he is a lot bigger. That's what I was talking about with the Autobot symbol up here. But the same aesthetics are captured. You got the nice silver on the side, rubber wheels still. So yeah, it's a good translation. These tanks are round. These are actually kind of squared, octagonal, I guess is the, yeah, they're kind of, yeah, they're in the octagon shapes. Not sure about that because with Masterpiece Prime, speaking of Masterpiece Prime, Muse! Smile. Thank you, Muse. Now, yes, Masterpiece Prime was a lot bigger, but we did get these shorter stacks. But if you look at the size, yeah, they are maybe, I'd say he's half as tall as Masterpiece Prime.
You're going to hell, Jason X!
Yeah, like that wasn't going to happen already. Anyway, so yeah, you don't get this clear plastic up here. This was done a lot better, but then again, they've had a couple of years to perfect this Masterpiece transformation. So, like I said, that is the shot of the robot, of the vehicle modes. Now we're going to get on to the robot modes. All right, so on to the transformation. We're going to start with the trailer. We just disconnect Optimus from it. Instead of using these front pegs I showed you, we're just going to use the ones down here. But I did forget something. There is one little accessory that I did miss. If you open up the doors and pull this down, you get roller! And also with the roller, well, this wasn't with the roller. You get this teeny tiny little Spike Witwicky figure. And this thing is so small. He is faceless, but it does look good. And it gives you a size comparison. Now, this trailer does seem a little big when compared to the figure. I know Spike was like a teenager on the show, but this is kind of gigantic. I don't remember seeing a semi this big. But, and he's a little hard to say. I'm just going to put him to the side because nobody likes Spike. Nobody. But you do get a nice roller. He's got his 6 wheels. These are not rubber. They're hard plastic. He does have a little clear, translucent plastic dish here. But one of the things with this guy is you can fold this down and it has a spot for Optimus's rifle, which I'll get to later. But the other thing is you take it, roll it up, because he's rolling, and you can put the trailer on roller so that he can tow it as soon as I line it up. There we go. So yeah, now roller actually has a use. Look at that. But it is nice. Unlike the MP10 version, this guy does come in blue. So we'll just put him to the side. Also, Spike can sit in the driver's seat. So yeah, pretty cool. Moving on to the trailer, yes, these doors open up and you can take the struts here, fold them out, they fold down to support it. And just like our original Optimus, you split it through the top. And there you have the inside of the trailer bay. He has little seats inside for Spike to sit in. And these seats actually fold up and down. I'm not sure why, because they work the same either way. Also, you've got storage for the gun over here, and you've got storage for the axe on this side. If you can take a look in there. This is kind of rough to get out, but it is shaped for all the spikes. Here's another one of the accessories. He comes with this Energon axe. Now, this is a problem with me, because this part seems to be like of a different plastic. It's a little bit harder. It almost looks like it'll get stress marks if you bend it, but the axe itself is very rubbery. And it seems like it's made from a different kind of plastic, because you try to plug this in and it has a hard time staying in. So this is kind of a little, just a bad part of the figure, but it's not really a big deal, I guess. But yeah, that's definitely something that it doesn't even like plug in all the way. I might just end up super gluing this in just to keep it in place. Excuse me. Also, you get the little command bay here. And you get the radar dish that folds up. You have the claw, which is on a double joint at the middle of the arm. And a claw right here. Also, it's got an opening bay for Spike to sit in. So yeah, these are nice little touches, and it rotates at the top. And if you want to, just like the original toy with the trailer, where it had the hole in the top, you have 2 little slots here that fold down. And fold down again. You can actually take this control bay and close it up. And it sits right on top of the trailer, just like the original toy. So yeah, a lot of good nods to the original, and just really great. They finally added a trailer with the Masterpiece Prime. I'll get to the comparison later. I know you want me to give it the comparison. Anyway, moving on to the good part of this toy. It is Prime. This part is just, this is where the figure really shines. The trailer's nice, all that stuff is nice, but we really want to get to just Prime. So, to start it off, you fold in these windows, or side mirrors, and you want to open up. Also inside he has a place for Spike to sit as well. Let's go ahead and take him and plug him in right there. And you can close up the windows. One thing, always take Spike out before you start the transformation, because I couldn't move his arm out. And I was trying to figure out why. It's because Spike was still in the seat, and I was just pinching him between the window and the arm, because that's what this actually becomes. So I was a little excited to have him. Quit laughing over there. Anyway, to start the transformation off, you want to open up the windows and take these bumper pieces on the end and just open them up. They fit really snugly in there, so you want to be careful. I was scared I was going to break a part of it, but just be careful. Take the headlights and flip them out and fold these down. And these are actually going to end up on the back of them when you're done. Next, you want to take the head, and you can go ahead and pull that up now. So now it just looks like a big truck going down the road with his head up, just like the original toy. Anyway, take the arms right here and pull them out, and you can extend them at the shoulders and make them longer. Take the front center piece of the bumper and fold it back, and it goes right up there. And if you look inside, it has this matrix. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this out now. It's a little difficult to take out. All you do is just push really hard down on one side and it'll pop out. Now, this is actually made of die-cast metal, and it is very nice. It's got a clear gem in the middle. One side's a little bit wider than the other side, but light shines through this thing very nicely. It's really great. It's got nice gold and chrome detail. The only thing is, like, the gold doesn't continue here where it should, but otherwise this is nice. And it's, like I said, this is die-cast metal, so really great nod. The only thing is, it's a little small. If you try to get him to hold it in his hands, the only thing you can get through is really his fingers. So you just plug that back in there, and it's actually got two pieces that fold down like the movie. Fold that down, and then that down. Now, it's got a tab that goes on this piece that's going to be his grill that sits in the middle of his chest or his stomach. And you want to kind of pull that out of there a little bit. And it's double hinge. You bring it down. The wheel pieces, oh, see, I should have done that beforehand. The wheel pieces, you're going to actually rotate them so the silver is on this side. And bring them up. Make sure the arms are all the way straight. Bring those up, and they fit in right there. Next, you want to take these pieces that were on the front bumper, fold them right up against the center part, and then fold in the lights and the bumper. There you go. You got the back of Prime here. Go ahead and rotate him at the waist. Bring him down. And there's actually a little tab right at the bottom here that fits into this chrome grill piece. And there you go. Close up the windows. Next, you want to take the legs and, oh, I'm sorry, before you do that, you want to take these gas tanks and bring them down. Just at the top of the wheels. This little back panel here folds up and over the wheels to close those in so you can't see them. Well, you can kind of see them, but does it very well. Next, you take the feet, fold them out, and this actually has a back spur to help them stand. And on the center, you fold those out, and there you got the front of his legs. And there you have Optimus Prime. I'm kidding, you gotta extend his legs still. And there you have, well, no you don't. Eventually I'm gonna say this, but on the front you fold these down and rotate this around, and there you have his fists. And then fold it back up. Fold this around, and there you go. Straight up the head, and these antennae actually move separately, unlike the first original Masterpiece Optimus Prime. And there you have MP10 Toys R Us exclusive Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And like I said, this figure is great. He just stands very well. He doesn't fall over like my Masterpiece Optimus Prime did. He's got really great ratchet joints at the hips, the knees, none up in the shoulders. But like I said, it helps lock him in. Also, you want to take these feet and push them over a little bit. And that kind of helps him with his balance. So yeah, he's very poseable. You've got a 45-degree bend right there. The feet will come forward and sideways a bit. You've got a ball joint at the hip, but it only goes about yay far. He does have waist articulation. The head is on a slight ball joint at the neck and head, but also the part that sits on top of the cab actually will rotate up and down. So you can get some good head poses out of him. And he swivels at the bicep. You've got a nice joint here that actually extends out so you can get better poses. Then at the elbow. Now as far as his fingers, the thumb is static and the 3 fingers here are static. They'll fold in. But this one will actually point just a little bit. It's only got 1 joint in the pointer finger, so you can get this kind of, you know, I want you for the Autobots today. So there you go. Now, the other accessory, the Energon axe, does not actually plug on. See, that's what I was talking about. You can actually take this and just kind of put it over his fist, and it covers it, and then you can put the axe on there. You can put the axe on there. Kind of. You can't put the axe on there. Who am I kidding? This is going to need to be super glued. I swear. I know it was only in the first episode, but it doesn't work. However, the gun is actually stored back here. You take this gun out, it's all folded up, and you just press the little gray button here. There you go. By the way, when you're doing this, you want this little part to stay out because it won't pin in very well. But there it is, and you just flick it like that. Now the blaster does look a little small compared to some of the other ones we had, but it's okay. I like how it stores back there, less stuff floating around, unlike the first one. And it's got a slot in each hand. It's got a slot and a peg on the gun that can fold in. So you just fold that back up. So yeah, this figure is really great. And for comparison, let's just bring it back in. Oh, Muse, if you would please. First, we're going to have, you know what, just come on in. And you're just going to, you know, there we go. We'll bring in the original Optimus Prime, my original kind of busted up one. Thank you. Yes, right there. Thank you. And I know this one doesn't look that great. I couldn't find the fist and everything for it, but I wanted to shoot this review. But here's the size comparison. So you can get a look. Of course, this one has the yellow eyes. This one has these nice, big blue eyes here. Very Optimus Prime. We'll put that one off to the side. And let's bring in the smaller one right there. Yeah, no, next one over. Next one over. So, yes, that one right there. And here we have the MP1. Like I said, smaller size. Doesn't have as many features, but still, this guy knocks it out of the park. I love this figure for so long, but this one, I'm sorry, dude, but you're not my favorite anymore. And just to goof off, go ahead and bring in the classics. No, other one. Talent working. Thank you, Muse. Classics Optimus Prime. You have something to say, Muse?
You can say which one. You just said the classics.
You're just here to help out.
Kind of sounds like both.
You're just here to help out. And last but not least, Masterpiece Sideswipe to compare it to. Thank you, Muse.
Some flinch.
I'm glad. Yeah, I did flinch. I totally flinched. Anyway, and this is Masterpiece Sideswipe. So yeah, that's our comparison shot. So would I recommend this guy? If you can find him, it is a high price tag. It is a high price tag for it, but honestly, this is probably one of the best Transformers they've released in a long time. And that's not part of this review. It is one of the best Transformers we've had in a long time. I'm glad to get this guy, and I cannot wait to see some of the Masterpiece stuff that's coming out. Thank you, Muse. Anyway.
You're welcome.
This is Jason the X for Pop Culture Overload.
And Muse.
For the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later.